Hello, everybody, and like I hate everything about my life. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. Alright, so Ganon kidnapped, stolen, had a Triforce Force power. Well, before he could, Princess Zelda of Hyrule broke it to Triforce of Wisdom in 8 pieces, and then before Ganon minions could kidnap her. Now, Link, you must say Princess, and I'll find fix Triforce of Wisdom. And this is all the items we're gonna encounter. Also, that recorder is actually used in Ocarina of Time. That's not even a joke. Alright, so I'm going with Link. Alright, look, you know about the Dark Souls 3 situation you've seen in the last video. But now I got even worse. Turns out, get this, my NES controller no longer works on my Switch, nor does my Super Nintendo controller. So now it's gonna take forever for me to do the Mega Man X2. Maybe wondering what I'm using right now. Simple. I'm using my Switch Pro controller. And I can't. And everyone, if you know a Switch Pro controller, you know anything about that, you pay attention to that cut it out good. Honestly, I'm trying to pause it. Right, I got sent a link. I wonder what this is. So it's kind of funny how the one it's kind of funny how did he just say the fairy or something? Alright, he needs at least 20 rupees. Maybe I wonder why we need 20 rupees, because to get bombs. Oh, never mind. Shoot. I guess luck is on my side. Also, Zoras are annoying. Just. Also, it's like 3 days before my birthday, yeah. I just realized I am going to struggle against Zelda 2 because that's a relative 2U game. Cause shoot, it's kind of this sucks. I hate that. I'm like figure out a way to fix it. Cause shoot. I saw him using a guide for this. Alright, hold on. definitely good. Yeah, because even though you got to put a kind of specific spot for it to take. Also, every time you see the heart container, take the heart container. It's for the best. Not gonna say enough rubies to get a bunch of other items. This thing's are expensive in Hyrule. I mean, that's it. I mean, you can say the exact same stuff. And Hyrule economy is always on some little. Alright, hold on. Really, I'm just looking at the guide so that I can do this. Also, fun fact, I was actually close to finishing the Zelda game. Problem is, I did not get the These are also the I forgot what these guys' name are. Actually, because they come back in the some of the enemies in here come back in future Zelda games. Actually, for those if you. Also, these guys, that thing's dangerous. It's this guy who gives you rupees. How you know to get them? God. Oh, you think? Also, this is also a game where it beeps when you have low on health. So good luck. Come on. Also, the statues do a lot of damage. I'm just letting you know that now. Shoot. Also, not having a laser blade thing, it really affects you. Fun fact, they brought this back in Breath of the Wild. And also there's a special edition version of this game on this NSO, which lets you. The special edition of these games let you skip the levels early. For certain levels, in this game, it gives you 8 hearts, this magical sword, and the heart containers that are on the overworld, which is grateful because. Also, this thing does not work on the same rules as future games with like one half. Yeah, if you only got two. Each heart costs like 2. This is a game. So here's the thing. Never feel bad about this because it's not. You really need rupees. Screw it. What in the world? Just take your patches up here. Huh? The pea hats, calm down. Dang. If I'm not mistaken, the cap is 255. Also, rupees matter for another reason. If you have to use the bow and arrow item in this game, it costs rupees. Yeah. That's a hint to get a free health potion. Maybe ask him why I'm doing this before the first dungeon. Here's the thing. If you get the whole stuff world out of the way, not gonna lie, just bear off with it than without it. Also, you need candles with stuff too. Don't get the keys, worthless. Get the candle, and maybe get the magical shield. Problem is, the light legs exist, and that's not worth it. It's kind of funny. Someone made a joke about how Link looks like Link has lip gloss on, makeup on. It's kind of true. Also, fun fact: this is Lionel's. That's not even a joke. That's the Lionel. If you ever seen Breath of the Wild, yes, I'm not even joking. Trying to kill it. No, I get too close. By that he means you need enough hearts to use it. This sword lets you do this is a white sword. It does more damage, like obviously. I was just trying to do Zelda 1 in one line playthrough that way. Because it shouldn't take that long. Hopefully. Now Zelda 2, that's a different story because I mean to be fair, this game Zelda 2 is almost Zelda 1 is almost as hard as that game, funny enough. Lots of rocks. They do damage, obviously. Can't just. That counts. Good. I said this thing does damage, but also the red candle lasts longer. Also, do not go willy-nilly on every bush, cause there's old dudes that'll scam you because you have it. They also brought this back in Oracle season, I think. It's either ages or seasons. Shit, yeah, you can hurt yourself when you're on fire. Fire. And we got magical shield, boys. Being real close in this game is actually dangerous because you can't move while attacking. Oh yeah, you can block this stuff now. Oh, come on, really? Oh yeah, I forgot you can hit Zoros now. Oh yeah, they use once per screen. Yeah, this game's kind of weird in that way. They come back and also, if you also know anything about Ocarina of Time, yeah, mostly some of these enemies come back. I think also Oracle Ages and Seasons also bring back Lionels too. Fun fact. This is 19 to extra bake. Alright. What should I get? Oh yeah! You need to buy the arrow separate from the bow. Kinda weird how that works. Ah, dang. Ah, it was the wrong one. Oh, come on! Shoot. Trying to find it. Also, I think there's some way to call some of these areas are called Lost Woods. Let's slow down. I got it. Yeah, some of y'all be wondering where's no cracks in the walls. Yeah, that isn't until Link to the Past. That's not even a joke. And then sometimes they are hard to tell from. The blue one, the reason why the red one's expensive is because it heals. It's the one heal that lasts longer. Dang. Moblins. I think that's what these things are called, yeah. They get really buffed up and for some reason, in Ocarina of Time though. Ha! How to run it? Yeah, 255 is the limit. Oh. Alright, got a heart piece. Got a heart piece. Oh, we need to go here. Yeah, also the blue enemies do more damage too. Also. Yeah, this is. Yeah, Breath of the Wild makes a callback to that too. No kidding. And thus we have the. Thus we have really good armor. Also, see how that thing died from White Sword. Yeah. We get Battle Sword later on, so don't worry about it. Yeah, that. Also, you can tell really how it's really expensive. That stuff is also. Also, there's a raft right there. You get that as an item. Yeah, you can tell right there when I get hit, it does not matter. Yeah, like I said, the game, special version of this game starts you off with this. Alright, this is dungeon 1. You can skip some dungeons, but I do not recommend that, because... Also, killing enemies affects you, yeah, like in Zelda 1. I mean, every Zelda game after this, too. Also, for some reason, this game actually gives you a map. I don't know why. The whole world can't give you one. Also, this skill. I forgot what her name was. Also, moving also I'm about to I'll show you afterwards. A little bit. Fun fact, Nintendo World Championships did the 2015 one actually did a thing where it's like you can you gotta get to World 1, Dungeon 1, and then finish it 2. Also, Yeah, bomb thing works in. Yeah, got a map. Also, these are choo-choos, technically. Yeah, you move blocks to open them doors first. Yeah, it's weird. These are keys too. Like I said. Like, yeah, a lot of enemies come from back from this game. Let me see. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think none of them have keys though. It's hard to tell because the gold swords they have, huh? I still like I said, like, yeah. Also, fun fact, if you ever seen Super Game Brothers, you actually get to see, it does a Zelda 2 callback if you get hit by the moving things about to see. Here. Right here, yeah, Ocarina of Time brings them back, these things back too. Yeah, you gotta borrow never from. Funny enough, Wind Waker you don't get this till like you try to get the Master Sword. Shoot. Then we got that, all that. Let's go outside and just. I mean, you come back into a dungeon. Don't recommend it, no. So, not a lot of people don't recommend you do that. So yeah. Zelda 2 does this too. Does the opposite of that, where it's once you finish the dungeon, but you gotta get everything before the stone it collapses. Yeah, I'm killing these things fast. I want people to remind people, some of these enemies that take multiple hits with this sword will probably take forever to kill with another sword. Ah, no! The hands. Oh, wow, you can see them. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot the name of them. Also, you get hockey turns after finishing the dungeon. This is been every Zelda game, honestly. Alright, we got one down, 7 more to go. Probably turn this into multiple parts too. Makes sense, because, you know, yeah. Alright, please like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. Thank y'all for watching this one. Please 1,000 subscribers to do Dark Souls 1. Be back.
epic.